Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana, welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. Today, the 12-4 Norwell Knights take on the 7-5 Hornets from Angola in a non-conference clash. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. I'm Derek Decker, and it's a blessing as always to be online with you this afternoon. We're getting off to a little bit of a late start, planned to be at 5:30, but with about the hour-and-a-half drive coming from Angola, always tough to get that 5:30 start. But the plate meeting is underway, and we're just a few moments away from first pitch on an absolutely gorgeous day for baseball. It doesn't get much better than this. A light breeze variable from the north and from the east this afternoon, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting at times to 15, and a game time temperature right around 70 degrees here this afternoon. Doesn't get much better here in Indiana on game day. Angola comes in, we mentioned, with the record of 7-5 under head coach Roger Roddy, has been for the last number of years, and this Hornets team has a couple of good wins. They're coming off a split doubleheader against Elkhart Central. Took the first game 16-7 and lost the second game 11-7. So trying to bounce back a little bit here after that doubleheader on Saturday. We'll go ahead and join public address announcer Kelby Waybright for the starting lineups.
Norwell High School for today's baseball game between the visiting Angola Hornets and your Norwell Knights. Starting lineups first for the Angola Hornets, who come into today's game with a 7-5 record. Leading off and catching, number 12, Jarrett Gibson. Batting second, the second baseman, number 1, Tyler Sonner. Hitting third, playing shortstop, number 13, Chance Roddy. Batting cleanup, 28, first baseman, Aaron Chow. Batting fifth, playing third, number 11, Luke Hunter. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 15, Ryan Brandt. Batting seventh, number 25, David Frank. He will DH for the pitcher, number 2, Jacob Zemansky. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 9, Eric Cockroft. And rounding out the lineup, the right fielder, number 8, Joel McCurdy. The Hornets are coached by Roger Roddy. Now the starting lineup for the Norwell Knights, who come into today's action with a record of 12-4. Leading off, playing third base, number 2, Caleb Kohler. Batting second, playing second, number 16, Garrett Waybright. On the mound, hitting third, number 17, Belden Glasgow. Batting cleanup behind the dish, number 11, Ian Clark. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 3, Christian Bohada. Batting sixth, wearing number 6, the shortstop, Garrison Breggy. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 35, Caden Mann. Batting 8, number 5, your left fielder, Corbin Costello. Rounding out the lineup, center fielder, number 4, Levi Leidig. The Knights are coached by Andy McLean, Dave Goodmiller, and Eric Morgan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and kindly remove all caps as we honor America and those who serve and protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Welcome back to Norwell. Just about set to get underway here this afternoon. And here's how Norwell will line it up defensively today. Left to right in the outfield, it's Corbin Costello in left, Levi Leidig in center, Caden Mann in right. On the infield at the corners, Caleb Kohler getting the start at third with Glasgow on the mound, and Christian Bohetta over at first. Up the middle, it's Garrison Breggy at short and Garrett Waybright at second. Ian Clark gets the start behind the dish today, and Belden Glasgow, the aforementioned sophomore, gets the start on the mound today. Wears number 17 for the Knights and is making his fifth appearance on the hill this year for the Knights, and in 7 2/3 innings has an ERA of 2.74, record of 1-0. 8 strikeouts to 3 walks on the season. Angola will send Jarrett Gibson, Tyler Sonner, and Chance Roddy, son of Roger Roddy, to the plate in the top half of the first. You get this thing underway. Today, Norwell is going for their 6th consecutive victory. They've won 7 out of 8, with the only loss to Carroll, who is a team that was ranked at the time and has since kind of fallen off a cliff. Had a really rough week last week. Fell out of the 4A rankings. This is going to be probably the most difficult week of the season coming up for Norwell. They've got a couple of ranked opponents coming up this week, with the most notable coming against Huntington North on Thursday. Huntington is up to number 3 in Class 4A and in the state overall as well. So Clark has thrown down to first, or down to second rather, to complete the warm-up pitches of Glasgow. We're set to get underway today. Again, about 15 minutes late. The leadoff batter is Jarrett Gibson for the Hornets. The 2-man umpiring crew assigned by the IHSCA today. Behind the plate, it's Theron Butler, and on the bases is Jimmy Craig. Both familiar faces here at Norwell and around the area. And Glasgow's first pitch of the afternoon is a fastball that misses off the plate for a ball, and we're underway at 5:46 today. Jarrett Gibson leads off the ball game. Gibson, a junior, wears number 12, 463 hitter on the season, and fouls the second pitch he sees off at the plate. But this is a Angola team that hits .412 as a squad. So this is a team that can put up some runs, averaging 10 runs on 13 hits a game. This is a team that really can light up the scoreboard. Norwell averaging 8 runs on 10 hits a game. In comparison, there's ball 2 missing high, 2 balls and a strike to Gibson. But, yeah, this is a Angola team that really can keep themselves in just about any ball game with their hit total and average runs per game. 2-1. Misses inside, 3 balls and a strike to Gibson. And Glasgow, who has been known for pounding the zone in his career, is behind 3-1 here. And the pitch. There's a strike call at the knees. It'll even the count, or fill it now at 3-2. Tyler Sonner waits on deck, then Chance Roddy to bat here in the first. The payoff pitch to the leadoff batter, Gibson, is a ground ball sent towards third, cut off by Kohler in the shortstop hole, and throws to first. A nice strong throw from the senior to record the first out of the ball game. So Gibson's out 5-3, and Tyler Sonner will be the batter now. Tyler is leading the team, hitting .564 on the season. leading the team in on-base percentage as well at .614. So, again, this top of the lineup and really top to the bottom, Angola can smack the baseball, again, averaging 13 hits a game. That's a pretty significant number, but he waves that one. It sends a bouncing ball towards third near the bag, and Kohler's throw takes Bohetta into the line a little bit, but it will be enough for Bohetta to hold the bag, and on one pitch, there's 2 out. So back-to-back groundouts after Glasgow fell behind the leadoff batter Gibson 3-1, and has the bases empty with 2 outs now to the batter Chance Roddy, who stands at the back of the dish, or the back of the box rather, and takes ball 1 inside, a little tight. And Glasgow's a guy that's going to offer a lot of fastballs, and a 2-pitch pitcher, if you will. Ball's flown into center, pretty routine for Leidig, and it will be an easy 9-pitch inning for Glasgow. 1-2-3, down go the Hornets after a half inning. It's Angola nothing. The Knights coming to bat on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free, not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Now back here at Norwell, bottom of the first, Knights will send Kohler, Waybright, Glasgow, the top third of the order that has been in place for all but one contest this year, that being the second game of the doubleheader on Saturday. Waybright sitting, battling through some back pain, took a pitch off of the helmet as well. So Waybright a little beat up, but in the starting lineup today for the Knights, of course, out there at second base. Getting the start in the second game of that doubleheader was Rocco Haynes, the freshman for the Knights. Here's how Angola lined it up defensively today. Left to right in the outfield to be Eric Cockcroft in left, Ryan Brandt in center, Joel McCurdy in right. On the infield, Luke Honer at third, Chance Roddy at short, Tyler Sonner at second, Aaron Chow at first, Jarrett Gibson starting behind the plate this afternoon, and the starter on the mound is Jacob Demansky, and appearing in only his fourth game of the season, and he's been in mostly relief work, just 2 1/3 total innings on the year, record of 0-1, an ERA of 12, and 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Of course, that ERA inflated a little bit because not a very big sample size to work with, but he'll face Caleb Kohler to lead off the offense here for the Knights. And the first pitch from the righty is a fastball way high to Kohler, who is now batting a team best .407. It's a Norwell team that averages .343 as a team. Gives up 5 runs a game. These two teams, numbers-wise, are very similar. Kohler pops up the second pitch. Back of the infield, actually coming on in shallow center, is Ryan Brandt, and it gets by the right fielder, Joel McCurdy. Boy, some poor communication by the Angola defense, and it'll be that's going to be E9. I'm not sure what Tyler Sonner was doing on that particular play. Joel McCurdy was kind of taking his time getting on the infield, so E9, a 2-base error to lead off the ball game. So not a good start for Angola. Caleb Kohler's now caught up between second and third, and the throw to third, and he's safe. He got under the tag. And the Knights get a break as Caleb Kohler nearly ran himself into another out on the bases. He's had some trouble with that the last couple of weeks. Kohler was caught up about 45 feet, about halfway the distance between second and third. But the pitch was a ball to Waybright, now no longer needing to bunt as Garrett, so he'll get a chance to swing away and drive in Kohler. and he pops it up on the infield. Right side, foul territory. Here comes the first baseman, Aaron Chow, to haul it in for the first out. So Waybright fouls out for the first out at the bottom of the inning. So a stolen base for Kohler on that play. And there's a strike call to Glasgow standing in now. The left-handed hitter takes a ball from Jacob Demansky. Glasgow on the season had a really hot start, cooled off kind of in the middle, and has since bounced back, a .383 batter now. Looking to drive in. Kohler from third takes a ball up and away. So the Knights have popped up a couple of baseballs. Kohler out there would represent an unearned run as he reached on the air by the right fielder Joel McCurdy, but you can pretty much blame the entire right side of the defense for Angola on that one. That ball hammered towards the right field wall, and it's going to one-half the wall. Extra bases for Belden Glasgow as he drives in the first run of the ball game. It's a one-out double, and the Knights have the early 1-0 lead. So an unearned run for the Knights crosses as Caleb Kohler comes across the dish, and Ian Clark will step in now. Ian on the season is .373. By the way, for Belden, that was his sixth double of the year, putting him in second place right behind Kohler. Couple of looks by the pitcher Demansky, and Clark grounds it to third. Hop there to the waist of Luke Honer. He throws to first to get the out. The throw to third got him as they threw across the diamond. Belden Glasgow trying to take third on the play, and he is thrown out 1-5. And that'll retire the side. Norwell comes up with an unearned run on an RBI double from Glasgow. We're through one. It's the Knights 1, the Hornets nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension, Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us, each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light, any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Welcome back to Norwell. Top of the second. Knights getting a run off the RBI double from Belden Glasgow after the leadoff error by the right fielder Joel McCurdy to play a run there in the bottom of the first. Belden was eventually thrown out at third, trying to advance on a ground ball to third, and then was tagged out 3-5 on the play as a nice throw by Aaron Chow across the diamond to retire the side. And it'll be the middle third coming up for Angola here in the inning. Aaron Chow, Luke Honer, Ryan Brandt, and both of the pitchers in the first inning threw 9 pitches and 5 strikes apiece. So two pretty efficient innings. And that particular run not going to hurt Demansky's ERA. There's the first pitch that dives in the dirt, and Chow checked his swing. They asked for an appeal, and he did go around. Base umpire Jimmy Craig on the call. And the pitch sails up and away to Aaron Chow. Belden, working as a sophomore, probably going to be a pretty vital piece on the mound at some point during his Norwell career. A pretty young player, and there's ball 2. Skipping in there. The only difference for Belden as opposed to the rest of the starting staff is he works with a considerably slower pace on the mound, even with no runners on. Gives Chow a fastball. It's flown out of play and out on the road. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to the leadoff batter in the top of the second. Knights leading it 1-0. And will send 5, 6, 7 to the plate in the bottom half of this inning. Again, just a light breeze blowing in from left today. Not affecting all that much, just enough to move the flag. And that's turned on and bounced weakly towards the first base, maybe unassisted out for Christian Bohada as he steps on first. So 3 groundouts now, manufactured by Belden, and 1 away here in the top of the second. And Luke Honer will step in. Angola wearing their road gray uniforms with buttons down the center. Script Angola in purple and gold across the front. Purple numbers on the back with gold trim. Norwell, of course, in the home whites with navy blue trim across the sleeves. And navy blue numbers and a navy blue outline. That's a high chopper up the middle. Oh, cut off by Waybright. The throw to first is not going to get him, and it gets by Bohada, but not far enough to advance the runner. So it'll be an infield single for Luke Honer. Waybright fading away, actually behind the second base bag on that play, so was going to have a tough time getting Honer anyway. And it'll be an infield single for Luke. Ryan Brandt, the batter now. Ryan, the center fielder in today's ball game. .488 hitter as a sophomore here. This is a junior-heavy squad, only 2 seniors. Takes a strike at the bottom of the knees. A fastball there. Good location by Belden. Split the plate in half. Another fastball, grounded to third, could be 2. Throw to second for 1. Waybright won't even attempt to throw. And he is going to attempt to. I don't know about that one. That was called by Jimmy Craig, and he's going to call interference, breaking up the double play. And I'm not sure what else Luke Honer was supposed to do. He slid late, and I think that might have been the concern because he slid right into Waybright, right on top of the bag. But in any case, the Knights will get the benefit of the call, and that'll retire the side. So a double play, a de facto double play after the called interference, and Angola comes up with a hit. They leave nobody. We are through an inning and a half. The Knights leading 1-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Norwell. We're in the bottom of the second. Just to clarify things on that particular double play called to end the inning, it was runner interference on the base runner Luke Honer, who slid late into Waybright, and it wasn't going to affect the outcome of the play, but that does not matter in terms of the rule. Doesn't matter. You can't assume that anyway. And Bohada lines the first pitch into right field, a base hit to lead off the bottom of the second inning for the Knights, and it'll put a runner aboard. Bohada has heated up as of late. 18 RBIs for the senior now on the season. and has had a good senior season so far, at least at the dish, and it's been solid on the mound as well. He's become to be relied on as a starter for the last 3 years for the Knights. Batter now is Garrison Breggy, and he takes a strike at the belt. Another 9-pitch inning for Belden Glasgow there in the second inning, so very efficient day so far. Knights still looking to use as few pitchers as possible with the upcoming 6-game week, and he lines one to the right side, a base hit. Back-to-back line drive singles into right field for Bohata and Breggy. Puts the first two batters on here with nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Norwell won this ball game last year 12-0 up in Angola, and that was a game where Norwell, the bats really came alive. One of the better hitting performances all season long for the Knights at Angola. And Caden Mann is squaring to bunt, goes all the way down to a knee and pulls back. The pitch was high. Just looking to advance the runners here and put them in scoring position for Corbin Costello, who waits on deck for the Knights. Domansky checks Bohata at second. Now he's swinging away, and he fouls it out of play. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Caden on a season has been really up and down. He has found his groove in certain games, but seems to be a streaky hitter. In select games, he has been really good. He's doubled a couple of times in 2 games, and all that comes out to a .279 average. He's squaring to bunt again, and he bunts it foul, so unable to do the job unless he bunts with 2 strikes is Caden Mann, and likely the bunt not on with 2 strikes in this situation. But really strikeout prone he has become over the last week or two. 13 strikeouts now on the season. Right behind Leidig, who actually has been much better at the plate for the Knights. Hasn't struck out in a number of ball games now. 1-2 to Mann is way high over his head. Stopped by Jarrett Gibson behind the plate. 2-2 with nobody out and runners still at first and second after the leadoff back-to-back singles for the Knights. And the 2-2 pitch off speed in the dirt. And Mann able to lay off will fill the count now. Caden Mann looking to extend that Norwell lead. He's got an opportunity to do it. The payoff pitch, fastball, grounded towards third. Takes a bad hop on Luke Honer. It hit him. He was able to knock it down. There's no way he was going to be able to get that. Just took a terrible hop off the back of the infield, and that'll be an infield single for Caden Mann. There's not a whole lot Luke Honer could do with that baseball, and it'll load the bases with nobody out. So back-to-back-to-back singles now to lead off the bottom of the second inning for the Knights, and it'll give Corbin Costello a chance to bat with the bases loaded. Costello, a .304 hitter, has driven in 8, hit for extra bases 4 times. And he sees a fastball, hits it off the end of the bat towards first. This will get the run in, and everybody's confused, and Aaron Chow throws it away. 2 runs are going to score on the play. It'll be an RBI for Corbin Costello, an E3 on the play, and 2 runs scored to make it 3-0 Norwell. Now, it's the second defensive play where Angola was not communicating real well. But still an RBI for Corbin Costello, as runner at third would have scored anyway. He was good enough to get the job done, and now Levi Leidig, the bottom of the order, bats with runners at second and third and still nobody out. Takes the first pitch at the letters for a ball high. Levi, aforementioned that he has been hitting much better now, approaching the 300 mark on the season. Also homered last week here at Norwell with the wind blowing out. 1-0 misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes to Levi. Top of the order looms on deck for the Knights in the form of Caleb Kohler. It's an Angola team that comes in at 7-5, was 15-11 last year. Very good record in the NECC, though, at 9-2. There's a strike call, top of the zone to Leidig. But pretty good history at Angola. I've been unable to make it out of the sectional heats the last 3 years. mostly due to the fact that Dwangers in that sectional has beaten them 2 of the last 3 years to end their season. 2-1 misses down and out. 3 balls and a strike now to Levi. A base is open now after the error. The Knights already on top, 3-0. The Bats have come alive in the last couple of weeks. 3-1. Fastball flown into right. Should get the job done. Joel McCurdy goes to the line and makes the grab. Here comes the runner, Caden Mann, to the plate. And it goes through the cutoff man. Both runners will tag. It'll be a sac fly and an RBI for Levi Leidig. He extends the Norwell lead to 4. So Leidig able to get the job done. And that will bring the top of the order back to the plate for the Knights. And now Costello over there at third for Norwell. Caleb reached on the pop-up error by the right fielder Joel McCurdy. Although, as previously mentioned, probably could have been charged to anybody on the right side because there was some bad communication by the infield. Tyler Sonner probably could have been charged with that error. But Joel McCurdy was in the area. First pitch missed high to Caleb, and he slices the second pitch foul. Back out of play. A ball and a strike to Kohler. So Norwell's jumped on top of Angola 4-0 here as we bat in the bottom of the second inning. 1-1 is flown into right. This again should get the job done. A little shallower. Joel McCurdy makes the grab again. Costello tags from third. The throw to the plate is late. It's a sac fly and another RBI, this time for Caleb Kohler, and he makes it 5-0 Norwell. Really good situational baseball by the Knights the last couple of at-bats. Couple of sacrifices in there for Leidig and Kohler, and now Waybright bats with 2 outs, and the base is empty. Fouled out to Chow over at first for the second out, or for the first out, actually, of the bottom of the first inning. Takes a ball that's kept in there. Just a sunny afternoon at the ballpark. Wind is now dead, and flag drooped in left field. There's ball high to Garrett, but just about perfect. One of the best days we've had so far on the season. The weather has really turned after the first 2 weeks of the season, where the first 5 or 6 ball games were really cold for the Knights. This ball flown into left. Charging is Eric Cockcroft, and he'll haul it in on the run to retire the side. Waybright flies out to end the inning, but the Knights come up with 4 big ones on 3 hits. We go to the top of the third inning. Norwell leading 5-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Welcome back to Norwell. We enter the top of the third. Norwell has opened things up here as they got 4 in the bottom of the second very quickly, and have all of a sudden taken a 5-0 lead. Belden Glasgow returns to the mound for his third inning of work for the Knights. He'll face the bottom third of the Angola order, David Frank, Eric Cockcroft, Joel McCurdy. He's faced the minimum through 2. The only base runner to reach was Luke Honer on an infield single, and then the next batter, Ryan Brandt, grounded into an inning-ending double play on the interference call. And he was wiped off the bases to end the second inning. And so it'll be Frank to lead off the inning for Angola. No runs on a hit, 2 errors for Angola, 5 runs on 4 hits for the Knights. First pitch just missed down, tried the bottom of the knees, not a bad spot for the first pitch to a batter. Belden has hit the fastball at the bottom of the zone a couple of times so far. That's too low again, 2-0. Belden had thrown back-to-back 9-pitch innings in the first and second. Jacob Demansky now sits at 30 through 2 innings of work, laboring a little bit in that second inning. 2-0's flown out of play to the right side. Angola has played Norwell, or a couple of common opponents that the Knights have played. Talk about those in just a minute. That's ball 3, just low, and not getting the bottom of the zone is Belden right now. Leo beat Angola in a very good ball game, 8-7, and Angola defeated Concordia 10-1. The reverse is true for the Knights. They defeated Leo and lost to Concordia 2-1. A called strike on an off-speed pitch right at the bottom of the zone. David Frank didn't like the call, but it runs the count full now to the leadoff batter in the third inning. 3-2 pitch. Off speed, this one in the dirt. Couldn't get Frank to chase. And David Frank will walk to first, second base runner to reach for Angola in the ball game. Frank, a junior, hitting just .296, but is not a guy that strikes out hardly ever. He has walked 7 times in contrast to just 1 strikeout on the season. First pitch is bunted foul by Eric Cockcroft, who is squared around very early. Back to the screen. Frank not a guy looking to be on the move here. Angola just trying to get him into scoring position for a 167 hitter in Cockcroft. Squaring to bunt again, pushes this one to the first base side, rotating over. The throw to first is in time. Waybright covering the bag. And good rotation and good communication by the Knights that time on the bunt. Bojeda came up to field it and threw to first. So a sacrifice bunt for Eric Cockcroft puts David Frank in scoring position with 1 out. And it is the 9-batter Joel McCurdy that'll stand in here from the right side. The right fielder wears number 8 for the Hornets. He swings and misses at the first fastball offered by Belden. Angola has lost the last 4 to Norwell. A couple of close games in there. In fact, the 3 consecutive years, Norwell won by 4 in each of those 3 years before winning by 12 last year. That's fouled off. Clark caught it on the mask, and it'll be 0-2. And Ian will take an extra moment, I think, asking for a new baseball. And so Belden trying to work around the leadoff walk to David Frank, and McCurdy is .421 hitter at the bottom of the lineup, but very strikeout prone, and is in a pitcher's count here at 0-2. Leads the team with 10 strikeouts. Flies this one towards left. Corbin Costello towards the gap. Instead it'll be Levi Leidig, and David Frank was running on the play. He was almost to third base, had to turn around and retreat quickly, and he was barely back in there beating a throw from Leidig. So 2 gone now. A heads-up play by Leidig as he caught that Frank had ventured well off the bag at second. But he's able to return, and Jarrett Gibson, top of the order now, will bat for the Hornets. Grounded out 5-3 to lead off the ball game for Angola. And he had squared to bunt. The pitch was low, and Frank had a good secondary and will make it to third easily. It was a wild pitch from Belden. Gets that runner 90 feet closer now for Jarrett Gibson. Jarrett's been very good at driving in runs this year, 13 of them. 1-0, and he had squared to bunt early again and takes a strike at the knees. Be surprised if he tries to bunt for a hit here with 2 out. Infield still playing back. Kohler just behind the bag at third, and Bohetta well behind at first, and he grounds this one right back up the middle. A comebacker, and Belden snagged it as he probably takes away a hit from Jarrett Gibson. And so he works around the leadoff walk. Angola Strands 1. We're through 2.5. It's the Knights 5, the Hornets nothing. On WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Welcome back to Norwell, bottom of the third. Knights leading at 5-0. No runs on a hit, 2 errors for Angola, 5 runs on 4 hits for the Knights. And nobody left on base yet for Norwell, 1 left for Angola. It'll be 3-4-5 for the Knights. Glasgow, Clark, and Bohetta to bat here in the bottom of the third as they try to extend their lead. Plating 4 pretty quickly in the bottom of the second inning. Belden Glasgow, a 14-pitch third following back-to-back 9-pitch innings in the first and second. So 32 pitches through 3 innings. And so Belden leads it off, doubled to the wall, and takes the first pitch he sees off of the right arm. He's got that guard on, and Belden is hit for the 7th time this year. That's a team most. It's a Norwell team that's actually been hit a lot over the course of the season, 32 times over the course of 16 games, plus a couple innings here. Angola, in contrast, in 12 games, has only been hit 7 times as a team. Knights have gotten a lot of free bases via the hit by pitch, and Ian Clark will step in. 0-for-1, grounded out, 5-3. Pitch is in the dirt, but Belden was retreating to the bag. Bohetta waits on deck for Norwell. So I try to make something happen again here in the bottom of the third. Keep the offense going, potentially extend this 5-0 lead. They've been in control from the onset. Got a run in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss by Clark as he swung through a pitch from Demansky. Evens the count at 1-1. Ball grounded right back at the pitcher. Could be 2. Throw to second for 1. Relay on to first is a great pick by Aaron Chow on a low throw from Chance Roddy. And Ian Clark grounds into the double play to wipe the bases clean. 1-6-3 on the double play. And here's Christian Bohetta now with 2 outs and the bases empty of Knights. Single to right his first time up and takes a pitch high to lead off the second inning. Christian singled, and he was followed by singles from Breggy and Mann. 2 of them liners to right, and the last one to Mann was a ground ball infield single to third. Coach McLean will have a quick conversation with Bohetta. Bo stands near the back of the box, facing Demansky. The 1-0 misses well outside for ball 2. Demansky here on the ball game has allowed 3 earned runs. A couple of those run earned on a couple of Angola errors. The 2-0. Fastball grounded sharply towards first. Chow picks on a hop and steps on the bag. And although it's not a 1-2-3 inning, Demansky will face the minimum. We are through 3. A big 1-6-3 double play. The inning killer there. And the Knights still leading at 5-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Top of the 4th here at Norwell. Norwell leading it 5-0 over the challenging Hornets of Angola, who come in at 7-5 and are always a challenge for the Knights, but Norwell has gotten the better of the Hornets over the last 4 years. So Norwell team that had committed some errors. They had gone on a streak of 6 consecutive games without committing an error. That ended in the Carroll game. And then they have not been so consistent since then. But still just 24 errors in 16 games on the season. That's pretty good for a high school team. And no errors thus far today. Tyler Sonner, the leadoff batter here in the 4th inning for Angola. Takes his first pitch he sees as a ball in the dirt. Chance Roddy and Chow, 2-3-4 will follow here in the 4th inning for Angola. Sonner starts with that left toe near the outer edge of the box and then brings it in as the pitch comes in. The heel off the ground. Takes a pitch high, 2 balls and no strikes. As Belden has had quite an efficient first 3 innings on just 32 pitches, 20 of them for strikes. Here's a little spinner towards first. It might roll back fair. It does not, as Bohetta let it roll to the bag and was going to have a chance to step on the bag and get Sonner, who had a late break out of the box, because he didn't think it was rolling fair. And it spun just outside the bag at first, so 2 balls and a strike. Sonner grounded out 5-3 in his first at bat today. Belden into the wind, and the 2-1 pitch off speed. Again grounded towards first, this time fair. Bohetta will win the race to the bag. And another 3 unassisted out as Belden continues to generate ground balls off the bats of the Hornets here for the first out of the 4th inning. It's Chance Roddy now, 0-for-1, flew out to Leidig. His first time up to end the first inning in what was a 1-2-3-9 pitch first for Belden. And sees a breaking ball that misses down. Demansky has just 37 through 3 innings, so a very efficient day so far for the pitchers. We're moving along at a great pace, just 41 minutes in, and we're in the top of the 4th already. That includes 5 runs being scored, a strike call and a fastball at the knees to Roddy. A ball and a strike now to Chance. Aaron Chow waits on deck for the Hornets. Off speed is again flown towards center, this time to the right side, and instead Caden Mann will cruise over to his right to make the grab for the second out. So 2 gone quickly again here in the 4th inning for Glasgow. Norwell back in action tomorrow up at DeKalb. We'll be along with you for that one. And then Jay County and Huntington. So very, very difficult games coming up for Norwell. Ball low to Aaron Chow, first pitch of the at-bat. But DeKalb and Jackson Peckhunt, the pitcher, a college commit, and one hit the Knights last year, a 5-2 victory for the Barons here at Norwell. Chow bats from the left side, bats left, throws left for the Hornets, and takes a strike at the bottom of the knees. 2-1 now to Chow. Fastball dives down to Aaron, and so it's 3-1. Belden has issued a walk so far today. He's worked himself into a lot of 3-ball counts, and it hasn't come back to bite him yet, save for once. But it's going to have to end that string at some point, or it will hurt him. And there it is. It's tagged towards the right center field gap. Going back is Leidig, who had him shifted perfectly, and makes a grab as he runs it down in the gap. So a couple of fly ball outs and a ground ball in the inning as Angola continues to put it into play without a lot of success. It's Norwell 5, Angola nothing. Here on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Now back here at Norwell, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning, and the Knights are leading it 5-0 here over the Hornets of Angola. Garrison Breggy, Caden Mann, Corbin Costello will come to the plate here in the inning for Norwell. And Breggy, who leads it off, singled to center field his first time up. Back-to-back singles for the Knights, actually back-to-back singles for the Knights in the bottom of the second inning. And Breggy, the middle of those. The Hornets have put the ball in play a lot today, but they just haven't had a whole lot of success. Belden has not struck out a batter yet, so in fact all the outs have been either fly ball or ground ball outs. And Breggy flies the first pitch into left, going towards the gap over there as Eric Cockcroft had a lot of ground to make up. It was flown towards the pretty normal position over there at left, but Cockcroft had him shaded as the lefty and had to make a nice haul to run it down. One away here in the first for Caden Mann now. Just 44 pitches for Belden through 4 innings, averaging 11 an inning, and he pops the first pitch up. Right side towards the dugout, right towards us here and over our heads and out of play. So Norwell hasn't been shy about swinging the bat either here in the first 4 innings today. Mansky into the wind again for the 0-1, and he grounds this ball up the middle and through the hole right over the second base bag in the center field for a 1-out single. Ground ball single for Mann, 5th Norwell hit of the day. And now Corbin Costello will stand in. Costello reached on the air to Chow with the base. Oh, no, it's not Costello. It's actually a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Cole Lewison. So Cole getting a chance to bat here. Lewis at number 15 for the Knights, the 6'4 senior, and normally used out of the bullpen, sometimes a DH, but not in the starting lineup today, but gets a chance to bat here. 286 hitter on the year. Homered up at New Haven last week, right over the center field wall as a pinch hitter. Grounds this one to the second baseman. This is going to be the easiest of 4-3 double plays. That's the second double play the Knights have grounded into. On the first pitch, it was hit hard, a one-hopper to the second baseman, Tyler Sonner, who stepped on the bag and threw to first to end the inning. So we are through 4 complete quickly here at Norwell. It's 5-0 Knights on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Top of the 5th here in Ossian, and we're barely 45 minutes into this ball game, and it has been fun to watch so far from the Norwell perspective because the Knights played at 4 in the bottom of the second inning, which has been the difference in this particular ball game so far. And the Knights on top by 5, as it'll be the middle of the order coming up here for Angola. Honer, Brandt, and Frank for the Hornets after the double play to end the bottom of the 4th inning. Strike call to Luke Honer, and Belden continues to pound the zone and then skips one up there. It gets away from Clark. Tomansky, by the way, has only had 41 pitches through 4 innings of work, and Belden had 44, should say, so very efficient so far on the mound for both pitchers as they're looking to stay in this game and go deep into the ball game. 2-1 now to Honer. And Belden has not worked himself into a lot of pitcher-friendly counts so far today, but hasn't been burnt on it yet. No strikeouts for the sophomore, but a lot of ground ball and fly ball outs. In fact, all of them have been. There was one double play in there. A strike call, bottom of the zone, again to Honer. As Belden tries to work the bottom of the zone. It's a good place to have it. There's an off-speed in the dirt, swung on and missed. This is going to be the first strikeout of the day. Clark will have to throw to first to complete that strikeout. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So we got Honer to chase. And here is Ryan Brandt. And the big news for Angola, something they've not been able to do, is run today because they haven't been on base hardly at all. They've only left one base runner on. This pitch lined right back at the pitcher, Glasgow, on a comebacker, and he snags it as he was getting out of the way. So a nifty grab by the pitcher, and there are 2 away. It looked like it had some potential to be hit as well. It wasn't hit all that hard, but it was a real good play by the pitcher, Belden, as good reflexes shown there. And then a pop-up into right field, coming on man towards the line. He will make the grab. A 7-pitch 5th inning for Belden Glasgow as he continues to mow down the Hornets. He gets a strikeout in the inning and then a line out and a fly out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Glasgow. We're through 4.5. Norwell 5, Angola nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Norwell. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Angola has only been able to muster an infield single up the middle here in through 5 innings here in the ball game. So Belden's got himself a nice ball game going on 51 pitches through 5. Levi Leidig will lead off the inning for Norwell, followed by Caleb Kohler and Garrett Waybright. 9-1-2. And Leidig had an RBI on the sac fly to Joel McCurdy. Ended up being the first out of the second inning. Grounds the first pitch right down the line at third and just outside the bag. Levi, again, looking to improve that average. Of course, that sacrifice doesn't hurt him one bit. But this Angola team has really been shut down. A team that averages 10 runs and 13 hits a game has only been able to muster an infield single. And Leidig lines one right back up the middle into center for a base hit. The hot hitting continues over the last couple of games for Leidig as he leads off the 5th inning with a single. 6 Norwell hits on the day now. And Levi now will have a chance to run. Norwell has not left any runners on base so far. A couple of double plays have negated that aspect of the ball game. Caleb takes a breaking ball for a called strike. Caleb's 0 for 1. But has reached once on the air by the right fielder Joel McCurdy. Sacrifice his last time up to drive in another run. There goes Leidig. Pitch is high, and the throw is a 2-hopper to second base. Not a good throw by Jarrett Gibson. And it's a stolen base for Levi. So now Leidig into scoring position for Kohler as the Knights try to add to that 5-0 lead, which they've had since the second inning. The 1-1 pitch. Off speed, line to right field. A base hit for Kohler as it heads toward the gap. This will score the run. Kohler will cruise in a stand-up double to drive in Leidig from second, and the Knights lead it 6-0. So Norwell has extended their lead here on the double from Kohler, and Caleb has now tallied 8 doubles on the season. 9 extra base hits. He had that homer as well. There's a ball to Garrett Waybright. Waybright has popped up twice today. Once to the left fielder, the other to the first baseman in foul territory. But he has himself an RBI opportunity, and he's definitely not 100% physically. You can just tell. And he pops up another pitch. This into shallow center, coming on and letting it drop as Ryan Brandt never got there. Boy, some bad communication so far today from Angola's defense. It will go as a single for Waybright, and it'll advance the runner to third. Put runners on the corners still with nobody out here as Norwell gets its 8th hit of the day. And now bullpen action for Angola as they are getting Owen Schaup warm, the sophomore, who has not appeared in a game so far for Angola this year. There's an off-speed pitch to Belden Glasgow, the batter, for a ball high. Belden is 1 for 1, doubled his first time up to get a run in, and was hit by a pitch his last time up. A double came back in the first inning. 1-0 is a swing and a fly ball to center field. Coming over is Ryan Brandt to haul it in. The runner Kohler will tag from third. It's another sac fly to score another run for the Knights off the bat of Belton Glasgow to make it 7-0. The Knights have just done a great job situationally today. That's the third sacrifice fly to score a run for Norwell today. That being the reason that no runners are being left on base, a big part of that anyway. Here's Ian Clark now, 0 for 2, couple of groundouts on the infield. One to the pitcher, the other to the third baseman. Waybright on the move, and Clarkey swings and lines one foul. Pulled it a little bit, but Coach McLean likes the effort. Waybright was on the move, would have had the base stolen more than likely. Instead, it's just a loud foul ball as Garrett will retreat to first. And surprised Garrett's on the move with his physical condition. He's really having a rough time running. You can definitely tell there's a gimp there. And we'll be back to first barely. It's a little slow jumping back there to first with that head first slide. But obviously Waybright not available to be courtesy run for. It could be pinch run for at some point. He's on the move again. The 0-1 misses high. Throw is airmailed into center. A nice backup by Tyler Sonner, the second baseman who is behind the bag, to keep that throw from going into center. It'll even the count at a ball and a strike to Clark at a stolen base for Waybright. Demansky will check the runner and come to the plate with the 1-1. It's a check swing. The pitch was in the dirt, and Jimmy Craig said he went around. So it'll make it 1-2 now. Clark appeared like he held up there, but Craig on the bases making the call. And Waybright with an early break. The ball's in the dirt, and he had that bag stolen almost before Demansky had thrown the pitch. Didn't even take a look that time. Good read by Waybright. And now he's all of a sudden at third in scoring position. 2 stolen bases for Garrett. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball, ground, again foul to third, and it chases Waybright out of the way. Takes a couple of steps. Clark's been ahead of a couple of pitches from Jacob Demansky here. Trying to sit back and drive in a run. 2-2 once again. This time popped up off the handle of the bat into shallow center. A running grab made by Chance Roddy behind the bag at second. And not deep enough to score the run. And that'll make Clark 0 for 3 today. 2 gone here in the 5th. And here's Christian Bohetta. Bo leads the team in RBIs with 18 on the year. A single and a ground out today, both to the right side. There's a pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Jarrett Gibson. Bohetta on the season had really been known for going the other way and just kind of settling for singles, but since in the last couple of games, he's pulled some baseballs going to the right side of the field. Of course, for the lefty would be the pull side. There's a strike call on the outer edge. Garrison Bragi waits on deck. Should Bohetta reach? Christian trying to get another run in. Norwell still not left a base runner on as we hit the 60-minute mark in the ball game. There's ball 2 as it bounced in there. Another nice stop by Gibson. But, yeah, we're on the bottom of the 5th and 1 out away from going to the 6th and only an hour in. Has a chance to be our quickest ball game of the year if we keep on the pace. That includes a couple of 5-inning games. Line to center field, a base hit for Bohetta, another RBI. And Christian continues on his tear. He makes it an 8-0 Knights lead. 8 runs on 9 hits now for Norwell. They've tallied 4 of them here in the inning. That was just a straightaway center. Just knocked it right up the middle. And this would essentially bring the winning run to the plate here in the 5th inning. Garrison ended the ball game early in the first of the doubleheader against Bluffton on Saturday. A 14-4 Norwell win. Takes a pitch high and tight. But, yeah, Garrison just trying to get back on the right track. 1 for 2 today. 1-0, ground ball right over the bag at third, and a great stop by Aaron Chow as that could have rolled all the way to the corner. It was hit hard, and Chow has had a tremendous day over there at first. He will end the Norwell inning, not before the Knights get 3 on 4 hits. They leave 1. We are through 5 complete. It's Norwell 8, Angola nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Back here at Norwell, we're in the top of the 6th. Angola's only been able to get a infield single, and that was off the bat of Luke Honer. He was eventually wiped off the bases on a double play ball, and so Norwell and Belden Glasgow is just having a tremendous day defensively here on just 51 pitches, 31 of those for strikes here through 5. Angola trying to get something going. It'll be from the bottom of the order, Eric Cockcroft to lead off the inning. The left fielder in the 8 hole takes a ball down and away to lead off the at-bat. And again, Belden's had a lot of at-bats where he's fallen behind, but has been much better of being able just to retire batters anyway. That came in a little late and ended up inside. 2 balls and no strikes to Eric, who is looking for a walk potentially here. Belden's only let 1 base runner on via the walk, but he's fallen behind Cockcroft 3-0 as the Hornets think that they can finally get to him after 5 clean innings of work. Runner hasn't made it past first base so far here in this ball game. The 3-0. And it's a 4-pitch walk, and Clark can't find it. And so Cockcroft will take a hard turn around first, but he's only going to get 1. So a 4-pitch walk to lead off the 5th inning. And here's Joel McCurdy, the bottom of the order. Looks like Andy McLean thinking about a visit here as he's taking a step outside the dugout. And there it is. He will jog out to the mound to have a quick visit with his entire infield, which he always does. Some guys are fans of having just visits with their pitchers, but Andy almost always has the infield in there. And it's just a quick word. And so Glasgow now looking for the double play. Cockcroft over there at first. He's just a 167 hitter, walks for the 4th time this year, and has only stolen 1 bag. A lot of that because he hasn't been on base all that much. Second free pass issued by Belden today. And the first pitch is low, and the snap throw to first, and Cockcroft is back in there standing up, but 5 straight misses off of the arm of Belden Glasgow now. The 1-0, and it's again low. And Belden has missed on 6 in a row, and McCurdy better be taking a strike here. But he is a .421 hitter, and Angola hitters have to be anxious to put something on the board. After not getting anything through the first 5, they've put almost every ball in play. There's a strike on the inner half. Good pitcher's pitch that time. But Belden has only struck out 1 batter. Belden checks the runner, comes to the plate with the 2-1. It's a high chopper towards third. Kohler will only have 1 play. It'll be at first. He will throw there for the first out of the inning, and Eric Cockcroft will take second base on the play. He'll advance into scoring position with 1 away. Here's Jarrett Gibson now, the leadoff batter for Angola, getting to bat for the 3rd time. Grounded out twice, once to Kohler at third, the other time to Belden on the mound. Glasgow will step off the mound and chase Cockcroft back, but the Knights not holding him on. In an 8-0 ball game, that run doesn't mean a whole lot. But Belden looking to keep that shutout intact, still throwing a one-hitter here late in the ball game. First pitch is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Clark. And there's a lot of pitches Glasgow has missed low. In fact, he's missed on almost every pitch in this inning that he has missed on has been either in the dirt or below the knees. The 1-0. It's a fastball, and it's flown out towards right. This will be playable for Caden Mann as he's camped under it. He'll haul it in. The runner from second will tag and hold, and it'll be a flyout. Pretty routine there for Caden Mann. And that's just what Belden has been doing all day long, is getting routine ground outs and flyouts. And is 1 out away from taking a one-hitter into the 7th inning. Here's Tyler Sonner now, who has also grounded out twice. Top of the order has just been prone to grounding out so far today. And there's the strike called at the belt. Belden looking to work himself out of this inning after a leadoff 4-pitch walk. Derek Cockcroft. Both of his walks today have come to the leadoff batter in each inning. He worked around it. 0-1 dives down and in. I'm going to correct something I said earlier. The other walk was to David Frank, and he was actually stranded at third earlier in the ball game. So he'd be the only runner to make it past first base for Angola. Here's a ground ball sent towards the hole. Diving effort given by Kohler, but he can't get there. It's into left field. It's a single. And Cockcroft will only be able to get to third. That was Kohler laid out on that play, but he just couldn't get it. Just out of the reach. It'll be the second hit, a ground ball single for Tyler Sonner. So Angola threatening to score here in this top of the 6th inning. And Chance Roddy will step in and have a chance to knock in a run. 2 flyouts for Roddy today. One to Leidig in center, the other to Mann in right. Just lazy fly balls, giving not a lot of trouble for Belden today. Runners on the move. It's a fastball, and the throw down to second base, and they got him. Tyler Sonner's thrown out at second base to retire the side and end the Angola threat. So, boy, and a lot of teams have done that and tried it with runners at first and third, and Clark's thrown out just about every one of them. So, Angola comes up with a hit. They leave one at third again. We're through 5.5. To the bottom of the 6th we go. The Knights still up 8-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Bottom of the 6th here at Norwell. This has been a clean, quick ball game so far here in Ossian. And in 1 hour, 11 minutes, we go to the bottom of the 6th, and a shutout still intact for Belden Glasgow. I can almost guarantee you, why not? Why wouldn't he come out for a 7th inning of work? There's been no bullpen action all day. First pitch from Demansky here in the 6th inning bounces in to Caden. Demansky had only 62 pitches through 5 innings of work, and Belden has just 65 pitches through 6 innings of work. Here's a high chopper weakly towards third, fielded there, and a low throw, but picked by Chow. And Aaron Chow has played a great game over at first base. A low throw from Luke Honer, but it does not hurt Angola. 1 away here in the 6th. And Caden out 5-3, and now the batter is Cole Lewison. Cole, where's number 15, or Costello back in there, I should say. Looking at the book from last time, as Costello entered back in the game, by the way, for the Knights. And the first pitch he sees hits him here. He did have one at bat earlier where he reached on an error. And he is aboard with 1 out. Well, now Garrison Breggy is going to the bullpen for the Knights, so we'll see if he comes out for the 7th inning for Norwell. Although, I've got to believe you got to give Belden a shot at throwing a complete game shutout on just 65 pitches through 6 innings. Try to finish it out. First pitch off speed is down. But the other thing is he's still below that 70-pitch mark, which is a big difference in how many days you can go. You only need 2 days of rest, so he could be used later in the week. So I think that probably is a factor, and that would mean during that conference game against Huntington where the Knights might need him. 1-0 is ground ball towards third, gets over the glove of Luke Honer, and it'll be an E5 on the play as it just kind of jumped the glove of Honer. He's had a couple of bad hops. That was probably double play ball, in fact. Third Angola error of the day. And it'll put runners on first and second with 1 away. Caleb Kohler, the batter, 1 for 2. Reached on an error. Sack fly 2 times up and doubled his last time up and scored a run. Takes a ball outside. The Knights need 2 to end it early here at Norwell. One 0 is flown fairly deep towards left. Backpedaling is Cockcroft, but he's under it now and makes the grab for the second out. So Kohler is out on the F7 for keeping score at home today. Both runners hold. Costello at second, Leidig at first, and Garrett Waybright is going to be pinch hit for by Logan House. Logan, the new batter. Logan on the season, 267 hitter. A double and 4 driven in on the year. See, just trying to get him on a bat here. Of course, Garrett can re-enter. Logan bats from the right side. Of course, House is just a sophomore for the Knights and has entered in 12 ball games for the Knights out of 16 this year. Make it 13 of 17 with today's entry. And the first pitch he sees is a strike called on the outside edge. Logan looking to drive in a run here in the bottom of the 6th inning as a pinch hitter. Second pinch hitter used by Andy McLean today. Lewison pinch hit for Costello earlier in the ball game. 0-1 is flown to the right side now to play. And so House is behind 0-2. And the pitch. Fastball again. Fouled out of play. House not afraid to swing the bat. Is not a guy that takes a lot of pitches. Likes to swing early in counts and often. Leidig still over there at first. Costello out at second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th of an 8-0 game. Fastball. Just missed off the plate as Gibson had set up outside. Couldn't get House to bite. Tried to get him to swing and miss at a pitch after fouling a couple off. There's a skipper that gets away from the catcher, Jarrett Gibson, and it goes almost into the dugout there. Two and two now on the wild pitch. Both runners advance into scoring position. So now a base hit could get the job done, and win the ball game for the Knights. He's got a 2-2 count to work with and 2 out. And the pitch. A fastball called strike 3 right at the knees. A fastball. That was a pitch to hit right there. A well-located fastball, but House watches it go by, and so we will play a 7th. House strikes out with 2 runners in scoring position. The Knights come up with a couple of base runners, but unable to score either one. And we are through 6 complete. And the Knights going for the complete game shutout. And it looks like it'll be Belden Glasgow back to the mound, going for the complete game. To the 7th we go. Knights up 8-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Norwell. Unless something goes really wrong here in the 7th inning, this is going to be our quickest ball game of the year. We are just 78 minutes in, and we're in the top of the 7th, and the Knights leading at 8-0. Belden Glasgow, who has just 65 pitches through 6 innings, is back out to try to go for the complete game shutout of the 10-run averaging Angola Hornets on the season. So this would be a really good win for the sophomore. Glasgow on the year is 1-0 as a pitcher on the mound, so looking for his 2nd win. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball line to the right side and through the hole for a base hit. So the 3rd hit of the day for Angola. And Chance Roddy has his first hit of the ball game. And now Aaron Chow, the lefty, steps in, cleanup hitter. He'll be followed by Luke Honer here in the inning. So the heart of the order batting for Angola here, trying to play to run and break up that shutout. But the Knights have been in control since the 1st inning today. And the first pitch dives down and in to Aaron Chow. Aaron ground out and a fly out for him today. Chance Roddy, 5 for 6 stealing bases this year. There's ball 2 in the dirt. And the same thing has happened all day to Belden. He's fallen behind in a lot of counts, but has worked back. And he's also gotten a lot of one-pitch outs, a lot of fly-outs and ground-outs on the first pitches from batters. Not a lot of patience for Angola at the plate today. That fastball flown towards the line and left, going to be a tough play. They had him shaded. It is a foul ball by inches. And that would have been big trouble because Corbin Costello was playing him well into the shift. And so it's 2-1. The Knights had shifted him all day. Levi Leidig was playing in the gap again where he tracked down a fly ball that normally probably would have been a double, but it went right at him. Leidig is kind of shaded a little bit back towards his right now, towards a more traditional position out there in center. The 2-1 is ball 3 up, and Glasgow actually came really close to balking on that particular play. As getting a little frustrated, can't find the zone. Garrison Breggy warmed up for a very brief time in that bottom of the 6th inning, and he's out there at short right now, so if the Knights need him, they could use him. The 3-1, a fastball again, and this one's flown back out onto the road in foul territory. It'll fill the count, and it's not the first time Belden's had a full count today. In fact, it's probably the 5th or 6th time. He's had that double play work into his favor. Could use a ground ball here. Payoff pitch. Again, fouled out of play, and Chow really making him work here in the top of the 7th inning. No runs on 3 hits and 3 errors today for Angola. 2 left 8 runs, 9 hits, a clean defensive game for the Knights, and they've used every bit of it, although most of the plays that they've made have been routine, and 3 left on board, 2 left in scoring position in the last inning. The 3-2 pitch, off speed, and this is popped up to the left side. Garrison Breggy going towards the line and calling off Kohler, and he dropped it. And now the throw to second base, and they'll get him. Corbin Costello will make the play, so no error for Breggy as he just kind of overran it, came back on him, and was not able to come up with the baseball. 1 out there, and the Knights get really fortunate. A fielder's choice. So 1 out and no error on the play as Corbin Costello made a nice play. Not a great throw, but it was picked by Garrett Waybright. 1 away here, and there's a ground ball towards the hole at short, and it's going to get through for a base hit. That'll put runners on first and second with 1 out. 4th hit of the day, 2nd of the inning for Angola. Ryan Brandt is the batter now, 0 for 2, a ground out and a line out. Grounded out 5-3, lined out right back to Glasgow his last time up, and grounds a fastball off at the plate in foul territory. David Frank waits on deck for Angola. The 0-1. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. That's a really good pitch. And still a lot of late break for Glasgow. And usually you don't see that kind of a pitch this late in the game being that well located. But Glasgow's only thrown 77 pitches, so he's still got a lot left in the tank. Although this is going to be Belden's longest outing of his career by far. The 0-2. Off speed, dives down and in, and a really nice stop by Clark to keep that ball from going to the backstop and keep the runners where they're at. Still runners at first and second. Luke Honer out there at first, Aaron Chow at second. A 1-2 count to Ryan Brandt with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Belden Glasgow trying for a complete game shutout here for the Knights. Norwell has only recorded 1 shutout on the season as a team, and it was against Belmont in the conference in a 10-0 win last week. Or 2 weeks ago, I should say. Belden taking a long look in. This has been his longest inning already. The 1-2 in the dirt, and this one gets by Clark. It'll be a wild pitch as it goes all the way to the screen. That'll put 2 runners in scoring position. So the ball game really not in jeopardy here. But Belden really looking for that. This would be a highlight of his career if he's able to get it done. 2-2. Ryan Brandt, the batter. 2 runners in scoring position. A fastball high. Couldn't get Brandt to chase. It'll fill the count. And Andy McLean still has a couple of visits left if he wants to use them. And remember, Breggy is warm, at least to some extent. Threw a few pitches in the bullpen during the bottom of the 6th inning if he needs to come in. Currently out there at shortstop for the Knights. Belden back to the windup here with runners in scoring position. And the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swing and a miss, and a big strikeout for Belden. Belden gets just his 2nd strikeout of the day. And 2 are gone. And here's David Frank, the last chance for Angola today to break up that shutout. A walk and a flyout so far for Frank. Belden pitching with some confidence here after the strikeout. First pitch, line towards right field. Caden Mann back towards the wall, and that ball is off the wall. Angola breaks up the shutout with 2 outs. It's a 2-out, 2-run double for David Frank, and Angola gets on the board. So Belden was 1 pitch away from getting the complete game shutout. But he's still on the mound here and throws a ball rather to Eric Cockcroft, the left fielder, who has a sacrifice bunt and a walk on the day. But now it's just about getting the last out. 1-0. There's a strike call, bottom of the zone. But it has been a gem and a pleasure to watch from Belden so far today. He has thrown 19 pitches in the inning, and on this day, it makes it seem like he's labored a lot in this inning. He has given up a couple of hits. 1-1 in the dirt, or just above the dirt, rather, picked by Clark. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Ooh, call a strike, and I think that might have been a little bit outside, but given the outer edge there by home plate umpire Theron Butler. 2-2, 2 outs, a runner at second, 8-2 Norwell. Belden going for the complete game. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Eric Cockcroft goes down on strikes, and a gem is capped off by a strikeout, his third of the day for Belden Glasgow. The Knights take this one from Angola 8-2. Fly the W. The Knights win today.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. The Knights win this one 8-2. They win their sixth straight here on the season and really catching fire at the right time of the year and win their fifth straight over Angola as they win this one 8-2. It's been a similar story, but an absolute gem thrown by Belden Glasgow. Unable to get the shutout, gave it up with 2 outs on a 2-run double in the 7th inning. But no matter, it's still a complete game and a win, and the best game by far that Belden has thrown so far in his young career. Here's how Angola fared offensively today. A lot of late action. Was only able to muster 1 hit through 5 innings, and that was of the infield variety, and got 4 over the last couple innings, and a team total of 5 today. Those hits came from Tyler Sonner, who was 1 for 3, who singled. Chance Roddy, a single as well, in a 1 for 3 day. Aaron Chow came around to score after reaching base. Luke Honer scored as well. He had 2 of Angola's 5 hits, 2 for 3, and both of those singles. David Frank had the other hit. That was a 2-run double with 2 outs in the 7th. To score Honer and Chow. That was all the offense today for Angola. And for on the mound, Jacob Demansky goes a complete game for Angola. So both guys lasting a long time, and he threw just 75 pitches. So a nice day for him, and allowed 8 runs, 6 of them earned on 9 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Hardly any strikeouts for either team today on the afternoon in what ended up being an 88-minute ball game. And we are joined now by Norwell head coach Andy McLean following his team's 6th victory in a row here and his 5th straight over Angola. And Coach, your guys hit well. They hit early, and a gem thrown by Belden Glasgow on the mound today.
Real proud of Belden, just a sophomore. Coach Morgan and I were talking, and by the way, it's just tremendous to have him on the staff. We've had Coach Goodmiller for years. If you'll give me a quick second, I apologize. He's just salt of the earth and does such a great job in all aspects of the game. And it's really nice to have Coach Morgan on board with his experience and expertise and teaching ability. It's really a big plus for our kids. But we were talking about Belden's. Looks like a different kid on their mound, competitive-wise on defense. He at the plate, he's got a beautiful swing and competes and does a great job. And at third base, sometimes I think his attention can go every once in a while. But on the mound, he was locked in and competitive. And he's gotten so much better at third, no question about it. And, again, just a sophomore, I've got to remember, it's just like when Eli Riley catches for us, I have these high expectations for him because I see him as a senior out there, and he's just a freshman. So same thing with Belden. Like you said, a gem, again, well put. And really, and when you've got a lot of games in a week, when you've got a guy that can go out there and can bulldog and go 7 innings, it's just a huge pick-me-up. We were thinking about House to close. We were thinking about Bragi to close. And Belden said, hey, I want to finish it. So, when you got a kid that's doing that, you give him the shot to go out there. And he was able to finish it for us. Gave up 12 runs, but was able to finish the game for us, of course. And like you said, just what a beautiful day. And I liked our vibe right now. We're locked in, but we're not tight. We're having fun. And we get just the right amount of everything to hopefully keep going here on this roll and big conference game tomorrow at DeKalb. But we want to take this vibe. I sound like Joe Madden, don't I? Gee whiz. Take this attitude with us and just go out and play good base. Continue to hopefully play good baseball. Yeah, 8 runs on 9 hits today, and by my count, Belden had 65 pitches going into that last inning. Yes, correct. You were right. That's exactly what we had.
What an efficient day, and really for both pitchers as well. Demansky on the mound goes a complete game too. And allowed a lot of hits, but only 75 pitches for him through 6. So we moved at a great pace today.
Right.
Just a lot of fun to watch.
Good baseball, right?
Yeah, it was really pretty clean baseball by both teams, and just everybody putting the ball in play the way high school baseball should be.
Yes, sir.
On a great day.
Good point.
And you brought up the DeKalb game tomorrow. Right. It's going to be pivotal. The DeKalb game in Huntington is eventually going to come down to decide the conference. DeKalb comes in with a loss to Huntington, and Huntington's still undefeated.
Right.
I saw that they moved all the way up to number 3 today in Class 4A. So after a win over Cathedral, 17-1 now on the season for the Vikings over there. But that game will be played here at Norwell on Thursday, so a couple of big conference games coming up for you this week.
With a big sectional opponent, Jay County, sandwiched in between. We've played well against all sectional opponents so far, too.
That's right.
We've got them coming in Wednesday. Obviously, the draw there with Marion, which we'll be ready for, but plenty of baseball before then. But yeah, big coming to DeKalb, going to DeKalb tomorrow. Last year they won the thing. Had a nice catcher, and a center fielder could throw, and a pitcher with a name I still can't remember. But
Peck Hans.
He say it again.
Jackson Peck Hans. Yep.
There it is. Okay, and he I should remember his name because he did a great job pitching against us last year. So I don't know if he'll be. I know he's back. I'm sure we'll probably see him, and we'll have to do our work against him. And like I said, hopefully keep this same vibe and get after him in the conference, and then let the chips fall where they may. But I like the way we're playing right now. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, this team's been a fun to watch from the other side of the glass as well. Good. And look forward to being along for the ride for the other 5 games this week.
Yes,
it is the grind of baseball season.
Right.
But we look forward to calling you and wish you the best of luck in keeping that 6-game win streak alive.
Thank you, Derek, very much. Thank you, sir.
As Norwell head coach Andy McLean following this team's 8-2 victory here this evening, and we'll go ahead and run through Norwell's offensive stats now. after completing Angola's. Caleb Kohler led off and was 1 for 3. His hit streak is now at several games with a double today and drove in 2, scored twice as well. Garrett Waybright 1 for 3 with a single and scored. Belden Glasgow was 1 for 1 with a double, couple of RBIs, hit by a pitch once and sacrificed once. Ian Clark 0 for 3. Christian Bohanna 2 for 3 with 2 singles, an RBI and scored. Garrison Breggy 1 for 3 with a single and scored. Caden Mann 2 for 3, 2 singles and scored. Corbin Costello was 0 for 1, but had a couple of RBIs. He had a hit by pitch as well and came around to score. And Levi Leidig was 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI for the Knights. House and Lewison both were put out on pinch hit situations. Belden Glasgow, the complete game aforementioned, gets the win, his second win of the season, 2-0 now on the year, and his ERA will go down a little bit. It had a chance to really be low after getting a chance at the shutout, gave up a 2-run double with 2 outs in the 7th inning, but goes the distance today. Both pitchers did. 2 earned runs on 5 hits, allowed 2 walks, and struck out 3. Both of those walks were leadoff 2, and neither one came around to score. So a big day for Belden. Angola gets their only 2 in the 7th on that 2-run double from Eric Cockcroft, and 2 runs on 5 hits today for Angola, 3 errors and 3 left on board. Norwell comes up with a run in the first, 4 in the second, 3 in the 5th, for a total of 8 runs on 9 hits and left 3 on base. No defensive errors today, and that's good to see this time of year as the Knights kind of find their groove defensively. Well, I'll do it here. Today's game time, 1 hour, 28 minutes, our fastest game of the season that went 7 innings. It was just moving on at a great pace today and good baseball the way it should be, as you heard from Coach McClain. Well, that'll do it here from Ossian, and I'll be back online with you tomorrow from Waterloo as the Knights travel to DeKalb for a pivotal Northeast 8 Conference game. DeKalb comes in with a conference record of 3-1. The Knights at 3-0 still, and Huntington at 4-0. So all the teams will get to battle this week, and will basically shake out how the Northeast 8 will fare on the rest of the season. So until tomorrow, game time 5 o'clock, I'll be right here live on WellsCountyVoice.com. This is Derek Decker on behalf of the entire Wells County Voice crew saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.